Hello, welcome to the latest breaking news. In this video, you will see important news on USA trending and breaking. Please like this video, subscribe this channel. Navy hero John Armfield reflects on Royal Commission into Defense and Veteran Suicide. The Royal Commission into Defense and Veteran Suicide has delivered its final report into the stark healthcare menace that has degraded Australia's military for decades. But one Navy hero warns the Commission's work could be brushed off without lasting cultural change. It's not the battlefield, it's the barracks, which is scary, Navy diver John Armfield told NewsWire on Wednesday. I am worried. I am positive and optimistic, but I am worried this Royal Commission will be like every other Royal Commission, and the recommendations won't be implemented. The Commission, chaired by Nick Caldas and supported by James Douglas KC and Petty Brown AO, spent 3 years drilling into the complex mental health challenges that have taken the lives of 1,600 servicemen and women between 1997 and 2020, 20 times the number of service personnel killed on active duty. The mammoth 7-volume report traverses the fields of law and military justice, healthcare and defense, but also areas of people and office management and the unique lives and sacrifices borne by service personnel. On tabling the report, Mr. Caldas said there were cultural and systemic issues in the military that were failing serving and ex-serving ADF members and contributing to a suicide crisis in the defense and veteran community. Real, meaningful, and long-lasting reform will take time and require a concerted effort from leaders at all levels of government, military, and bureaucracy, he said. External oversight and accountability will also be key. Essentially, there is a gap in suicide rates between the defense and veteran community and the civilian population. According to the Commission's analysis, males serving in the permanent forces are 30% more likely to die by suicide than employed Australian males, and ex-serving males who served in the permanent forces are 42% more likely to die by suicide than Australian males. Ex-serving females who served in the permanent forces are 110% more likely to die by suicide than Australian females. There have been 2,007 confirmed suicide deaths among ADF members between January 1, 1985 and December 31, 2021, the report states. Some 581,000 Australians, or about 2.8% of the population aged 15 years and over, have served in the ADF at some point in their life, according to the 2021 census. Suicide rates have remained relatively unchanged over the past 20 years. The suicide rate for males serving in the permanent forces was 13.9 per 100,000 population per year in 1997 to 99 and 14.4 per 100,000 population per year in 2019-21, the report states. The suicide rate for ex-serving males was 26 per 100,000 population per year in 2005 to 7 and 28.4 per 100,000 population per year in 2019 to 21. For the general Australian population in 2022, there were 3,249 deaths by suicide, or 12.3 deaths per 100,000 people. The age-standardized suicide rate among males has been consistently higher and more variable than that for females, the report notes, with 2,455 suicide deaths of males, or 18.8 deaths per 100,000 people, and 794 deaths of females, or 5.9 deaths per 100,000 people. Mr. Armfield lost his brother Andrew, an Air Force serviceman, to suicide in 2011. He then suffered through his own mental health struggles 10 years after the traumatic event as he grappled with an internal inquiry into his brother's death. When the report was made available to Mr. Armfield, he told the Commission he drove to a post office to pick it up without any support in place to help him process the findings, which he said revealed serious failures in his brother's care. I was sitting in my car, broken, he said during his testimony in March, with tears filling his eyes. I'd loyally served my nation, and this is how they'd given me the report on my little brother's death. I sat there and sobbed. I couldn't take it home to my family. The contents of that report, the comments relating to my brother, I believe the inquiry officer at the time did a very good job. He outlined the issues.